Hi, I'm Scott Stevens again, and I got another video here I just had to show you. This is what to buy if you buy a H501s. If I had to do it again, this is what I would buy. I've bought everything, tried everything, been all around. I've had it a year now. As you can see, I've been through transmitters and everything else. We're trying to figure out what the absolute bottom line is, what you need to buy. I'm going to start off with batteries. That's a real Hubsan battery. That is probably the best battery you can buy. These batteries are $10 cheaper a piece. You can get two of them for 20 bucks, 25 bucks. What I like about these is they're 25C batteries. And I'll explain that. It has a lot to do with this. You need a little bit more power when you're doing it. What are you doing?
It's blowing up the slope. Technical difficulty.
Sorry, technical difficulty. Okay. Now the 25C batteries put out a lot more power, so if you're carrying weight or anything, you will definitely want a 25C battery. The 10C batteries last longer. I get 20 minutes out of these. Crazy time. If you put this on with a GoPro, you're going to be lucky to get 8 or 10 minutes. If you use one of these, you don't get any more time, but you seem to get a little more lift. So I would say have a few of both batteries. That's important. One thing about batteries is if you don't have the money for a LiPo charger, battery balance charger, which I haven't bought one yet, but I'm probably going to have to. I bought one of these. These are very cheap. They tell you exactly what the voltage is. They tell you exactly everything you pretty much need. They make sure you're not overcharging it, and it'll balance it for you if it's off balance. It'll tell you if it's balanced. And it's real important that you keep track of your batteries because they do blow up.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
People have them in the phones and they blow up in the pocket.
Yeah, Amy knows all about that. She's watched a lot of videos. Okay, transmitters. If you want the long range, Banggood has the best deal. They have the antenna mod for these transmitters. This is what you want. These are not the antennas that come with it. This is actually the antenna that came with it. This is the best antenna that I have. Banggood has, and this is the 3. This was on here. This is 3 decibels. This is 9 decibels. This works a little better, but honestly, you get as much range with this as you'll ever need. I just put that on there because I was having range issues with this transmitter, which is why I bought this transmitter, which I'll get to that in a minute. But you do need the antenna mod if you want to get more than 300-400 meters, and some people are only getting 200 meters without the antenna mods, but you're going to want them. Okay. Next thing I would definitely buy, if you want to use a GoPro, you're going to want this thing. Now this is a little gimbal. I'll show you. Everybody's seen them before. Plane fits on it, snaps in. Snap a little GoPro in here. Then you got a 4K camera. It's a little better than the camera that's on it. Not a lot better, but a little better. You're definitely, for this, you're definitely going to have a lot of extra weight, and that's where these batteries come in. 25C batteries put out more juice. They carry these better. They carry them in the wind better, and it struggles a little bit with these batteries. Although I do believe these batteries are better. They last longer. You get more uses out of them. They cost a little more, but if I was running it without any extra weight, I would definitely use these every time. Okay, next, what do you want to get to next, honey?
Plane.
The plane? Okay. The only mods I've really done to this plane, the old plane I did a few extras. But the only mods I really done to this plane, other than changing the top and making it a 2-tone, is I put a little gimbal here because this is very heavy. And I have a 360 camera, which I'll do a video on later and let you.
Yeah,
explain that to you then. This is for my 360 camera. I really like that. It makes a nice video on the drone. But I have the mods. If I want to put a GoPro on it, I can. I can put the 360 camera on it, I can. It struggles a little bit, but it handles it okay, and you ain't going to get more than 10 minutes when you got all that weight on it. But, you know, that's fine. This is a little drone. Everything works good. Had issues, but now the transmitters we have some issues with. I've had to buy a new one. Before you buy the antenna mod from Banggood, make sure that you don't have a soldered receiver inside the transmitter. Some of them have soldered receivers. You can't win that way. I mean, don't. I stuck it out the hole and hot glued it in there to try to get a little more range out, and it really worked. I get 600-700 meters with it like this, which is pretty good. I mean, so I'm not going to mess with it anymore. If I really wanted to, I could solder it in there, but I'm afraid I'll just make it worse, so I ain't going to do it. I think this is probably my last Hubsan model because they won't make one with a good transmitter. They made a h501a that's a whole nother video. I'm disappointed with them completely. Hubsan's everything's gone bad with them. I think they're going to be by the wayside pretty soon, but anyways, I do really good. I mean, I really like this drone. I don't think Hubsan's got anything else going for them, but needless to say, there's a lot of these antennas. They claim a lot of stuff. Don't believe it. They're a bunch of crap. That one's no good. I mean, those are other. I'm going to do a whole nother antenna shootout later on, and we'll figure all that out. This is a cheap $8 antenna from eBay, and it does almost as good as the Banggood one, which is this one. The Banggood one says XDA model on it. This one don't say nothing, it's just silver. But this is a real good one. I get 700 meters with this, 800 meters. I get 1,500 meters with this one. This one I get about 300-400 meters, and this is supposed to be a better one. And this one I get about 500 or 600 meters, which is supposed to be a better one. Nah, this is the best one I've got here next to this one. One more thing I want to say about antennas is I put this on it and I hot glued it in together so that I thought I could get a little more range out of it. I really don't get more range out of it, but what it is more directional. In my one video where I crashed, I couldn't find the drone, so I didn't know what to do. Well, I put this antenna on it, and when I turned the transmitter the other way, I'd lose the picture, so I knew where the drone was. It helped me find it. So I'm leaving it this way, and I actually sent away for a new XDA model patch antenna so that I have both to do both with. And, you know, that's $10, so that's not a bad thing. Here's another real important thing. Real important. You need a sunshade. You can't see that screen in a bright light. You can't see the screen at all in a bright light. I have two here. This one's a nice one. You got to glue it on because it don't fit. Goes right there. You can glue that on. Great. Everything works good. I like this one better in the bright sun. And that just snaps on. You can just snap it off. No problem. You ain't got to glue nothing. What's that?
When you got the new transmitter, you got that.
Yeah, I got that one with it for free with the new transmitter, but they don't always give you anything for free. I think they felt bad because they gave me one soldered. Whatever, I got screwed either way. Another thing you might want to have is these rubber feet. I mean, I go through feet like crazy. However, you'll see I got one with no foot on it. I get longer range without that being sealed up. Why, I don't know. That's the one the antenna's in. Apparently, having that foot on it makes a difference with range. Not much, maybe 100 meters, but that's a lot when you're out there. Like I say, this antenna's probably overkill. This one will get you just as much as you need if everything's working right, unless they send you a soldered one before you buy the kit. Make sure it's not soldered. Okay, now here's the biggest thing that I think everybody with an h501s should buy. This case. This case is perfect. It has everything you need. It's a backpack. It says realacc on it. It has foam that you can cut out and modify and make any way you want to put anything you want in it. You can put tools and cut holes in it for whatever you need. It's just perfect. I made a little launch platform and I stick it right in the bottom of this. I put this in here. I got it cut out so that I could even fit this in it. Slides right down in. I can fit anything I want into this case and put it on my back and carry it around, and it don't weigh nothing. I mean, that's what's great about this drone. It's portable. It does everything perfect. I mean, I've had a lot of issues with it, keeping things running and keeping it perfect. But as far as a portable drone, you can't beat a 501s. I'm just very sad at the direction that Hubsan's gone, because their new drones are a waste of time and money. My next drone is probably going to be something else, but it's too bad because their customer service is bad, and I bought a refurbished drone from them, and when I got it, screws were missing out of the motor mounts of all places. Very dangerous. And there was a couple other problems with it. They obviously didn't go over it. They're not doing their quality control. I've talked to Kevin, Ann, and Shilai, or whatever her name is. I've talked to them all there. I'm not too impressed. They won't send me parts to get fixed. They want me to pay for everything. And I'm sorry, the thing's still under warranty. It's under warranty for a year. I mean, I'm saving them having to send it back, but they want me to pay postage to send it back, and then they're going to fix what's wrong with it, which probably don't cost as much instead of just sending me the part. I'm done playing their games. Not going to do that. We're all done with that. But I'm going to get the most use I can out of this drone while I got it, and I'm going to show everybody exactly what's going on. And thank you very much. I hope. Thanks for, please subscribe. We got a little video from Anna there. That's for her. Don't touch it. It's on. Okay. We had to add this to our video because we forgot it. Me and Anna got too excited, but here we go. I forgot the prop balancer. Oh, very important. This made a big difference. As you can see, I got a little nail polish in there and none on this side. Well, when I balanced it out, this side was a little bit light, so we added nail polish. Nail polishes work best. I tried tape, but tape tends to fly off sometimes, and it makes it uneven. I kind of wonder how that works. But the nail polish works great. Any nail polish works. Annie gives me whatever she's got laying around. But anyways, I use a level. They say it's not important, but I think it is. I put it on a level, and I roll it until it stops and it don't move. And you've seen us 100 videos on how to do it, but it's very important that you get it. I just bought a 5mm shaft because you can't buy the little. I also have a prop balance changer. I got it, and you can't use the self-locking ones on it. Dubro makes one that's pretty good. You can use it like this, but you still need the shaft even if you buy the Dubro one. So anyways, very important. I use nail polish. You can use whatever you want, but if your props are balanced, you don't get the jello effect. Your motors last longer. Very important. Also, gear lube inside the motors. Find one that doesn't hurt the plastic. But you can use like sewing machine oil or whatever. I've seen a lot of different things being used. Another thing that I do use is this. Don't pay attention to the JST connection. I added that on for a transmitter in the past. But this is how it makes it possible to hook up two batteries. You plug this in, you can plug a battery in here, dual battery. It struggles a little bit to carry the weight, as it does with this or any other extra weight you have, but it gives you an extra battery. It gives you about an extra maybe 8 or 10 minutes of flight time, which brings it way up to like 25 to 30 minutes. I don't think I'd fly it more than 25 minutes. because the motors are going to get hot, and with the extra weight on it, you know, you bring it back in time. But I just wanted to add these two things. These are both very important things. You might not ever want to use this, but you might. I like to do it all. So anyways, me and Annie are out. We would like to say like and subscribe. We'll see you next time, next video.